All right, guys, can you hear me? Okay, awesome. Let's see, my screen is loading. All right, can you guys see that? My failure is not an option. Okay. All right, you guys. So first off, I wanted to tell you. So yesterday and last night, I had all of these slides ready talking about like my past and my journey as a coach and my failures and my mistakes that I've made and everything like that. And I almost got done with it, and I just decided that that isn't what I wanted to share with you guys. What I want to share with you guys is kind of where I'm at now, and where I want to be in the future, and what I'm going to do to get there. So um but failure is not an option to me. A couple of months ago, after not being active for about 8 months, I sat down and I decided that I needed to make a choice on whether to be in or out as a Beachbody coach. And I asked myself, can I live without Beachbody? And the answer was instantaneously no, absolutely not. Now, I'm not this like awesome, absolutely stellar coach who has it all figured out, but I'm on my way to being great. And of course, failure is not an option. So this lady right here, who is actually really tall in person, along with what Beachbody is, has made such a huge impact on my life, and it has been changed forever. Now, I didn't really have an adequate concept of what this was at first, and I didn't know that I needed it, but I did. And the business opportunity is spectacular, but besides that, I have found myself. I have found my passion, my drive to help people, my reason, and a way to continue to work on myself so I can learn and grow into the person that I want to be. You guys have no idea who you might impact by reaching out and sharing this experience with others. It is your duty and your obligation to do so. Now, here are just a few points that I want to make. So attitude is huge in this business. I think that it probably makes the difference. So you guys, don't be sheepish or shy. What you have to offer is valuable. You are valuable. Be proud to be a Beachbody coach. Believe in yourself. Know that you are worth it. Have an attitude of, I can do this. Figure out what you want and go after it. Make it happen. Have the attitude that what you want out of this is easy and simple. Don't make things too complicated. Have an attitude of gratitude and know that what you are doing is all worth it. You will get there if you keep trying, and make sure that you hit the delete button every time doubt appears. The possibilities are endless. You are the only thing that stands in the way of making things happen. I want you guys to sit down and ask yourself, what do I want? Guys, this is what I want. I want to be a full-time Beachbody coach. I want to be a 2-star diamond by the end of December. I want to be in the best shape of my life, and I want to be financially free. I want to be an instructor for the Beachbody Life programs. I want to be happy. I want to bring my guy home from the railroad. I want to be able to attend all of the things that my little boy is going to be involved in, and I don't want to miss out on it because I have to be a waitress somewhere. And I think that one of the best ways to kind of put into perspective the things that we want to make them happen now is to make them into affirmations. Talk about them, think about them, treat them as if they're already happening. So, my favorite affirmations, that would be with this would be like, I am a full-time Beachbody coach. I am a 2-star diamond coach. I am in the best shape of my life. I am financially free. I am an instructor for Beachbody Life programs. I am happy. My life is abundant, and I am proud to be me. Say these things with conviction, like you already believe them. Now, how am I going to make this happen? Well, just like I was just talking about it, you guys think and act in a way that you would if you're already at your goals. It may take time to make it a habit, but you will get there. Continuously contemplate yourself as being surrounded by the conditions that you wish to produce. Let go of the things that weigh you down. If a habit or circumstance or person or whatever it is does not serve you in your future, let go. Have the expectation to succeed. Don't focus or worry about what could go wrong. Instead, focus on what could go right. The secret to manifesting anything that you desire is the willingness and ability to align yourself so that your inner world is in harmony with your intention. You guys take ownership of your life. Now, yesterday post, I just did this little hashtag of Beachbody Strong, and I think that it was so fitting because the concept of what Beachbody isn't just the external physical transformation, but it's also the internal. We've become strong in so many ways, and I think that it just fits so wonderfully, and it represents something so amazing. And I don't think that people really understand the ins and outs of what we are. So I think it's really important to maybe convey that to people, that we're more than just the exterior, we're also the interior. And then one of my favorite little personal development books that I've ever read, it's called After the Storm Comes the Rainbow, and it's by Paul H. Dunn. And it says this, just a little passage. It says, learn some and think some, and draw and sing and dance and play and work every day some. Take a nap in the afternoon. When you go out into the world, watch for traffic, hold hands, and stick together. Be aware of wonder. Remember the little seed in the plastic cup. The roots go down and the plant goes up. And nobody really knows why, but we are all like that. And I think that we truly are all like that. We are a little seed, and our roots go down because of the strength of this company, and we will grow. We just have to water it, give it sunshine, like whatever it needs. And I'm so thankful, you guys, to be here. I'm so thankful for the opportunity to be a Beachbody coach. And that's all I've got for today. Does anybody have any questions or anything? Oh, the book is it's called After the Storm Comes the Rainbow, and it's by Paul H. Dunn. Sorry, guys, that was really short.
No, you're good. I loved it. So I do have a question. So I know you don't want to talk about your, like you didn't want to focus on your past or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But what has helped you, like, I know your story is a part of that, you know what I mean? And so
right.
How did you like come through that to find the belief? Does that make sense? Like, I know you said
Yes.
that you like had to ask yourself, but like, how did you get to that point, if that makes sense? Like that you were like, you know what, I'm not going to go back to the person I was. I want to be better. Do you know what I mean?
So yes, absolutely. So, okay, so like several years ago, I had a really severe chronic addiction. And at one point in time, I weighed 83 pounds. So it's like I don't have this really amazing weight loss story. I have a health story. Like I know what failure is. I know what it means to be broken. And I went through a 2-year recovery program, and it was at the very end of it that Michaela had actually messaged me about doing a group, and then I just kind of like blew it off. I didn't read the message, and then I got done with my recovery program, and I was just kind of like on my own, and I suffered from depression. I go through these ups and downs of things, and so and I'd gained a little bit of weight. I was driving back and forth to school. I was working 2 jobs, and it was like, oh my gosh, like such a relief. Like once I got into it, it was like, this is what I needed. And I didn't even know it. I didn't know that I needed it. And, and at the beginning I did really well, and then it was like I stopped believing in myself. I got frustrated. I didn't know how to form with people, and it was just like it's all a learning process. And so there was one day, a couple months ago that I had this waking thought as soon as I woke up, and I said to myself, "What is wrong with you?" And it was like my higher self was, calling out to me saying, knock it off. You get in these lulls and these depressed modes and you don't do anything and you're lazy and you're sad. And so it was like, what makes me happy? What makes me happy is being somebody who is, a go-getter, somebody who is out there interacting with you guys as coaches, who is interacting with people, helping people, working on myself, doing my personal development, and those are the times when I'm really happy and I don't deal with the lulls of depression that are absolutely horrible and I don't know what to do with myself. This is what I need. This is a blessing. It's like, saying a prayer and having God answer your prayer and sending Michaela to message me about being in a challenge group. It's that. And that's what I mean by it's our responsibility to share this with people. There are people out there that need this. There's people out there that need us. And I think that it's a really profound and like amazing thing that we're only just barely discovering, I guess. Mm. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Is there any other questions? And did I answer that okay? I don't know. And my grandma actually gave me the book. I don't know. It's really old. I think it's like an LDS guy. She actually gave it to me when I got out of jail when I was like first on like my recovery journey. And it's absolutely amazing. It's one of my very first, personal developments that I read, on this journey, like it's almost like an afterlife type of a thing. But yeah, check the library. I don't know, even check like the DI. I think my grandma's like a huge DI shopper. And I have this one and then there's like a second one. Um it's like a little cloudy and a chance of rain or something like that. They're both really good. Mm. All right, guys, if there aren't any more questions, we'll sign off. Yes, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I love you all, and let's go get it. You guys have a good day.